To be convinced.
All right. Well, into the game now we will go. Have fun
for battle.
Is the call from sayuw. As let's go through the predictions real quick. Highest amount of physical damage a hero will do in one hit.
1,000 plus 1.
Yeah, 1,000 plus 1 for sure. There's gonna be some crits.
Big damage, big damage.
Team with first tower kill. I think
it should be Beast Coast. I think they don't pressure towers at all. I mean, if they win the Dawn lane hard, they might.
Yeah, they have tree on the Virtus.pro, so I'm actually going to go Virtus.pro. Notable number of trees destroyed.
Okay, it's 30 minutes. I thought it was 15. It's 30. It should be 176 to 300, I would say.
There aren't that many things that kill trees, though, are there?
Yeah, but it's just tango, and you know, it just happens.
300 tangos.
300 tangos. I was thinking like quelling blades and moving to the jungle and stuff. But you're right, actually, there's no abilities this time. Ooh, you might be right.
Maybe. We'll see.
I'm taking it. Most lasts at 7 minutes.
I put
Fiend, right?
I put Shadow Fiend, yeah. Man.
Surely.
Great stack pickers in this game for Beast Coast. And Kiritych runs down to the low ground. Sacred is there. Gonna start stacking up the quills a bit. In some trouble going for the rune. Can't get it in time. Virtus.pro get themselves first blood on Squad X. That's the way you want to start a game like this.
Indeed it is. You need everything you can when you're running the Spectre lineup. So Spectre, she's back. That's what people are thinking. It's kind of what people are still wondering right now. The most common builds right now are mostly Blade Mill Radiance. That's the way to go. But if the Diffusal looks good, you are still seeing some of this Blade Mill Diffusal build into the Manta, maybe an Orchid after, that kind of stuff. But it kind of makes sense. Like, Heart's a good item again. Scotty looks kind of good on this hero. If you have Global to help out with, it's fairly solid. But she still has all the old problems, you know, getting there. So they tend to start with this Urn, try and help them out with that nice 60-second cooldown on the ulti.
Right. And, I mean, again, these types of heroes that like to get in your face can be a little bit scary sometimes, you know, playing against a bristleback. But it definitely depends on how the first couple waves go. So that's going to be interesting to see. And FNG, much like last game, is already pretty quickly under fire and relatively low HP up top. Forced back there for a moment. Likewise, Kiritych is going to start building up as many stacks of the stick as he can, as they're able to do a good job of keeping at bay, at least for the moment, down bottom.
Look at the top right there. Nouns, 1 win, 3 losses. Virtus.pro, got to find this win. Try and get themselves tied up here as we head into day 2. You really don't want to go 0-4. You want to be at least looking at tiebreakers. Remember, it's just that last slot that's eliminated. Obviously, finishing up near the top would be great. Getting a good spot. And East Coast could perhaps kind of surprise everyone by going 3-1 and being ahead of Gaming Gladiators.
Yeah, that would be huge. Again, it's a little bit of an interesting dynamic there, because you do have the fact that Nouns played against Beast Coast earlier and went 1-1. And that is, I think, who many people are assuming is basically battling it out for the bottom spot is between those 3 teams. Granted, anything can happen. Teams can fall apart completely in the matter of a couple of days. But at least for now, this is looking like maybe the difference between playing tiebreakers or just being eliminated for Virtus.pro. Such an important matchup for them.
And they have to do it versus Packers.
Right. Yeah. I mean, on the side of Beast Coast, like you said, it would be really good odds of them making it through to the next stage of the road to TI, but we'll see.
It's gotta feel great to be Kiritych. That doesn't feel great. That's looking like a problem. Just trying to get some damage in before he dies. That was not what I was gonna talk about. I was gonna say sayuw gets raised up. Just give me a second here. Yeah, it's gotta feel great to dominate a game in a pro match, and then the next game come back in, play Earthshaker again for Mago, and not even have a bad matchup mid. Like, he gets the Pango, but I mean, it's not necessarily great news. Like, sure, you're not crushing it like it's an Ember or something, but hey, at least it's a melee hero. So, you're just trying to play your game here.
And as you can see up there in the upper right of your screen as well, while this game is going on, Jure versus Thunder is just starting up. We're 30 minutes in with 2 streams on B and C, and of course E is just getting started as well with that Tundra versus Keed Stars. You did say earlier we're able to take a game off. So they also, another one of the teams representing from South America getting some success.
Yeah, I was actually just about to check to see how they went in game number 2. They did go 1-1 in the group, so versus Quest. So I mean, still better than Virtus.pro so far, at least.
Absolutely.
Got him.
Damn, dude.
Dire's middle tower.
Kiritych again, getting a little bit ran at, and now the turn. Sacred pops the stick charges, tries to get away, pass over the Lotus, but FNG, he's going to be the one that's left behind. 5 stacks, keeps it moving, and Sacred gets himself another.
Now this is looking a little bit familiar.
Oh yeah.
It's better this way.
Mago's got to be careful here. He's got 8 stick charges, but 250 HP, you know, shield crash. Squadix right now is trying to keep him whittled down for the rune, I imagine.
God.
Like, he knows he's not getting the kill, but there's the stick pop. Squadix only has 1 charge on the 1. Oh, Mago, is this your moment?
He's thinking, oh my God, dude, it's so tense right there. Are there any rotations? Like, potentially die, give it up. Schofield is going to make the move.
Dude, this would be insane if this worked.
Oh, Schofield. No!
That is crazy. God. I mean, he's a Scarlet Mage with boots. This guy can move. I mean,
yeah.
He slaps on the side of his wings with duct tape, and for some reason he goes faster. We're not sure why.
That's a good point. Yeah, he's kind of just floating there. Lore doesn't always make sense. I guess that recognizing that he was out of lane, VP let in their mid know that they had to get the hell out of there. Down bottom, good pressure being mounted.
They have a ward here too.
They're gonna run right into him. Find the silence. Sayuw will try to get out and actually can maybe escape from this one. Mago's still chasing, trying to hunt. Finds him there.
At least
Radiant's middle tower
Picked all the wrong moves there on the 50-50s, unfortunately. Lost a couple coin flips there and his attempts to juke. Good reads there from DarkMago to clean it up. As Sacred tries to put some pressure on the Kiritych, knowing there's no help here. 4 stacks. Gets a 5th on the way out.
In the mid. Sorry. He's passing by and is just going to get brought down. So a little unfortunate there. And Mago also going to be dope. Drop the illusions down, start to move over. Stinger, no mana. Oh wait, he gets it now. Disruption's going to be there. Tries to dodge away, needs to get his buddy out of trouble, but it's not going to happen. And he just TPs in to die himself. Now DarkMago is in more trouble. Echo's Flame for the turnaround. FNG guys to the tower. Get off me, but it's going to be a triple kill for Squad X.
He tried to juke him.
Whoa, sayuw? Maybe in trouble himself?
Radiant's middle tower
Needs to get in range for the kill. The stun is there, and another round of trying to juke won't happen.
Overzealous.
Well, you know, I thoughts of maybe Showdown doing well in the lane. It is Sacred. He is absolutely dominating right now in terms of the last hits. Sure, there's like, you know, 4 kills for Squad X, and he's really on top of things while he kills a courier. So that's great. And grabs some arcane boots for himself. Sacred's having a fantastic time again. A totally unanswered bristle, even with 2 heroes left.
Yeah.
Virtus.pro not addressing him.
Well, another thing that I just saw that is a little bit of help here for Virtus.pro is both Wisdom Runes were taken by the side of VP. So it's going to be a little while before these level 6s come online for Stinger and Scofield. Likely going to need to see some stacks being built as underneath the tower. Notice going to get hit by a couple rounds of the raises.
Radiant's middle
trying to
tower
count up
is
to some
under
high
attack.
numbers. Can they get them in time? Chase there for the second. Still looking for Notice here.
I mean, he still has the hammer. You can't really chase him.
A Jim Park right on top. Requiem. Oh, he gets it off in time. Jim Park, you beautiful Shadow Fiend.
I legitimately feel bad for Dawnbreaker. I'm so surprised he got that off.
Just let her rip. We got Beyblades up in here. Oh man.
Easy peasy. Okay, well done there from Parker. There's a hawk though. Oh, he got redrop.
Park. Oh, no! The disruption! Yo, he missed the brambles too!
Insane.
Yo!
The stop TP, like with the really?
That was crazy.
Yeah, all right. Well, I mean, you can't learn that. That's just talent, baby. Just. All right, they're definitely starting to clean a lot up here from Virtus.pro. I'm feeling pretty good about these moves. Particularly, this is one of the best starts to a game I've seen from a Pango in a long time. It's been a long road of nerfs for this hero. Sure, he was still great, especially still last patch, but the early game has been a part where the hero has felt, I'd say, quite a bit worse. Feels like they're often waiting for the defusal before they look really solid. He's 6-0-0. He's having a great start so far in this game, and he's continuing to lurk mid.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Let's Mago back.
I mean, he's definitely feeling solid on Squad X.
He's all 9.
The problem is his side lanes.
Is under attack.
And
wait, his patience has paid off.
Dire's
Yep,
top tower
moving in.
is under attack.
Finds it. Oh, they can't quite get it. Walks back in. Mago trying to stay alive. Has stick charges if they dive in. The heal to make sure they can dive further. 5 heroes mid. They do go immediately on the Sacred, but now the buyback from Mago. He does have Echo. They bring in Jim Park. All 10 heroes mid in 10 minutes. God damn, we're getting some crazy Dota today. SA versus Eastern Europe, and everybody showed up. On the north side of the battle, sayuw is trying to get away, but Jim Park right on top gives him the triple raise.
Oh, come
Stinger
on.
actually gets the kill with the illusions.
Use the T-Gov line. You were spamming it earlier. Please use the buybacks line. No.
Oh, man.
One punch this guy, you know?
Sometimes stats not only don't lie, they also tell a story, and that's one of the moments.
The creeps are just doing all the work is what that tells you, folks. It's
Yeah.
They're the only ones who are objective gamers here. We just got 10 duelists in this game.
Whew. All right. Well, where do we go from here? I mean, again, it's Pango that is off to a great start and almost has defusal done. That feels like a really big power point for him.
Yeah. That's the big spike they're hoping for. I think playing for the defusal, playing for the 14-minute wisdom runes. Wondering if there's going to be stacks for Bristle. Feels kind of late. Feels like Sacred's kind of a lane monster now, where you didn't get those early stacks that maybe you can try and accelerate with. So now you're just going to try and camp this lane and try and slow down what Kiritych is up to. And they're just going to try and get this Blade Mail Radiance online, but that's a long road for a Spectre.
Yeah. I mean, and also like
Dire's top tower is
getting
under
the
attack.
urn obviously like keeps his mana topped off and all the rest of it, but
Radiant's
he's
bottom tower
not
has fallen.
scaling with these kills on spec. He's not really able to get that involved, it feels like. It's just not really happening. And now mid lanes, ooh, not gonna go for him.
I mean, she's pretty tanky. Has Bracer, 20 charges, and 1500 HP. I don't think a Mystic Flare is going to be enough for that one.
On to Bristleback, broken and damage gone.
What a hell of a team, Jex, aren't we?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a rough one.
Dude, I was actually so confused when you said broken. So yeah, he got berserked, really? The neutral?
I think he got hit by the break neutral.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I checked his death summary. That's really funny. He didn't actually take that much damage while he was broken, so it didn't really matter, but it's still funny to see just broken Bristle running.
Yeah. DarkMago again in trouble. Virtus.pro making solid moves here. They find themselves another core pickoff. Can they do anything? You can see, again, the rotation moving over with level 6s. They wanted to play together with him to get the kills.
Still thinking about it with Scofield nearby this Invis rune. They want Squad X to overcommit with an aggressive swashbuckle, but I mean, there's still... I think it's shooting through. Oh, there it is.
Mystic right on top. FNG there. Dawnbreaker comes in though, and Beast Coast just get obliterated. All of a sudden, everything's coming together for Virtus.pro, and Kiritych getting
Dire's
involved in
middle
these
tower
kills is
under
huge.
attack.
And the eventual run down there from the urn. Yeah, this is very reminiscent of a game we had earlier today where it feels like, oh, we got to do something right now. Like, this is our timing, and they're waiting. They want to kill this Pango to slow down his progression here again. But when they see a moment where it feels like they might get a jump, it's just not going to be enough there. And what they really need is Blink Dagger on DarkMago. So him dying there is what's the most hurtful thing for them. He's under a ward again. Oh, they're at least going to know that he's still working on it. They might even see him smoke, frankly, because it's getting pretty close. He might go to the other camp, come back out. Let's get the wave to deal with first, though. And they are coming for that 14-minute Wisdom Rune. This is something they've been thinking about for a while. Will they get Sacred?
I think this is a really unnecessarily aggressive play, but it works out immediately. And they manage to get the kill, get the Wisdom Rune.
He only has 1 point Bristleback. I was wondering why he died so fast, but...
Yeah,
that did not look like a Bristleback.
no, he got very quickly brought down.
You ever see a European porcupine?
No, what is that?
That's see, my kid was asking me questions, so I had to look up the different kinds of porcupines. Gotta say, European one, the quills don't really look as threatening or frightening as the North American one, so I'm gonna call this a European porcupine.
Okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
I think Sacred needs to shift over here. Yeah, he's in Seattle. I think he should respect the local ecosystem.
Got it. I'm sure that our, Dota Twitch chat would never, be upset about any of that as well. They find Notice, blow him up, and trying to find more. Mago getting gone on. They bring in Kiritych. They kill off the Earthshaker. Scofield now in trouble. Requiem of Souls connects. They don't have any follow-up. Good play. Virtus.pro, another clutch move. After they lose a hero, they immediately retaliate.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I see that during fights, the new world porcupine chatter their teeth to sound fierce. I don't know if that's relevant. But the old world porcupines do not climb or jump well, so Europores, stay down.
Oh my god.
But they are excellent swimmers.
Love that.
So that is known.
Well, swimming right now and looking for a scapegoat. That's going to be Sacred brought down again. Yeah, the 4 points in goo, it's not doing, I think, what he was hoping it would.
What was that?
Kiritych decides that he's ready to fight. Just
Radiant's top
back
tower
away.
has fallen.
Oh, beautiful. TP, not gonna happen. He's dead too. Well, kind of flip inverse of what happened in the last game. Virtus.pro are just firing on all cylinders.
Also, the Spectre's working out extremely well, I gotta say.
Yeah.
I feel like the Haunts are totally there, doing exactly what we would hope for when you draft this hero. Constantly getting into these fights, grabbing a couple earn charges, using him to sustain herself while she's just moving across the map. Feels like the hero can really work in this kind of a lineup. I do think the Dawn's a big reason why, too, for sure. Like, this double idea, and also... Like you were saying, like, you have double global. It's all on Pango because Dawn wants to farm, Spectre wants to farm, and Squadix is carrying that load.
He is. He's doing everything that they need him to. I mean, I'll also say this Bristleback just is not able to get anything done. Echo Slam in, but again, this is already playing from a position where you've lost your off lane, and now you might actually get out of there, pop the poison for the finish. They do managed to get 2 kills on the return, but that's 6 deaths on a Bristleback. It just can't happen.
Oh, Kiritych just constantly doing the same thing, though, where Haunts in, and then we'll just return back to the other side of the map, continue farming.
Yeah.
580 gold away from that Radiance, and mentioned it during the draft, but amazing Radiance game, right?
Oh, yeah.
Trying to mess with the movement of the Earthshaker, going to be annoying for the Shadow Fiend for quite a while as well, and then just stopping some of these outside of the fight heroes for having a fun time by just like hopping right on top of them.
No, it feels exactly what they want to do right now for Virtus.pro. They're getting it done over and over again. And Squad X, like you said, he's definitely the one that's getting all of it done. And well, this time, I mean, all it takes is a moment. FNG now is the one that can set up, and Kiritych has enough damage there to kill him. Now they're going to take this stack. FNG drops down the Seeds of Serenity. With Blade Mail going, that's going to be Radiance done. 18.5 minutes.
Well, time to see if the Bristleback Ags is truly that broken. Because it is also online. Does have the Vampire Fangs, so could perhaps assist in staying alive.
Dual Scepter. And thought about the Requiem, doesn't end up going for it. Squad X onto Sacred. And Sacred, I mean, he's just gone again. They bring him down, can't get in range to save with Stinger. Stinger ends up falling. DarkMago out of mana. Does have a greater healing Lotus, but it is not going to be enough to keep him alive. And Virtus.pro, they're tired of losing.
This is a very reminiscent Bristle game, I think, for a lot of people in the chat right now. This Bristle had the most last hits at 7 minutes, but it's in that off lane. The off lane Bristles, you know, it's a bit of a cursed lane for the hero.
Wait a minute, though. Still, Jim Park there. Requiem damage. Is it going to be enough? They need a couple more hits. He's dying to the blade mail. Oh my God. Kiritych gets the kill first. Oh,
That was a big streak too.
yeah. Although at the very least, Sky did get some of the XP for that. So that's pretty important. As Sacred gonna get brought down. Dude, he's dying so much. Oh, this poor guy.
Yeah, his levels are definitely hurting. I mean, like you said, Scofield got a little bit of it though, so up to 11.25. Virtus.pro keeping a pretty similar lead is what they've had throughout this game.
Whoa, you're right. He's crazy high level in Scofield.
Yeah, I think it was just what you said. Like, I think he was the only one around to get that XP. Yeah, he got 2,337 XP. It just popped up now on the XP change.
Jeez.
Okay, he got that full solo kill worth of XP from the Spectre dying. So yeah, 2,337 is a lot.
Oh, he moves away. Do they have the control, the damage to bring him down in time? He's staying alive. Squad X will finally pop. Scofield tries to run away and managed to get some separation. And well, Beast Coast staying in a little bit, but they do end up losing a bunch. Triple kill for Kiritych.
A bit too costly for them, unfortunately. Sacred is trying to get his own XP though, and see if he can actually. Obviously, the levels are very important at this point. He's trying to get that Bristleback filled up, and then I assume get himself a hairball. Would hopefully be kind of nice. Oh, it's actually already coming out. Okay, I mean, he's got the max goo. He's got the hairball now.
Noticed. Saw him head over with that invis. Gives him the tip afterwards. As he had that sentry ward already down and knew that he could come on in, steal the wisdom rune.
Now I feel better.
Cyrus still sitting there, but
Bottom.
hard to get.
They're killing them everywhere, Trent. They're all dying. Everybody's going down. Can they get anything out of it?
They're TPing in.
They're trying to move forward. Kiritych on the high ground, building up the stacks. Requiem! Not in time.
And they just leave FNG. They don't have the protection.
Damn, dude. They're playing so good on Virtus.pro right now. And now they move in. He comes back in for the jump. What a play. Jim Park trying to do what he can. There aren't any buybacks at the moment. Jim Park, EKB starts eating into Notice, gets that kill, but eventually is going to fall. Now Fear onto Sacred, trying to heal back up through this, but it's way too much damage coming from that Spectre.
Who does that? Like, what? I just have to assume they're Sentry. Like, with the play that just happened and the way that Mago died, you would think the first thing the two supports would do would be drop a Sentry exactly where he just walked. Mago, though, okay. All right, he's going to make FNG pay for it, but it's just it's an exchange right here. He's going to give the gold right to Kiritych.
Dude, it's not working. It's not happening.
But you got loonies. Those are Canadian dollars. She's getting USD, baby. It's Seattle. It's a bad exchange rate. Trust me.
Oh my God, man. Well, yeah, I am I'm at a loss for words at the turnaround that we've seen from Virtus.pro. After the last 3 games, I was worried about this team and their ability to stick with it, but the turnaround has been amazing. And now into the Roche pit, picking this up with the Manta. This is going to be Aegis on a Spectre at 23 minutes, and Beast Coast are going to have to come up with some new answers here.
I'm trying to figure out what that is. It feels like it has to be just some crazy gym park as like initiation. I feel like that's your only one.
Yeah.
You just get some insane, sneaky play inside, and of course Mago getting the big jump. I do appreciate him going for the BKB. Like, I think it's the only choice for Mago in this one. He can't get greedy with the Ags. He's not going to be able to move around these fights, even with an early Ags. He'll just get blown up. Ooh, that is tough. So Scofield gets 1 shard. Notice gets the other there on the Dawn, as if he wasn't already annoying to control. Now has that added in on top of a BKB. So yeah, all right. Good luck stopping this Dawnbreaker.
Yeah. I mean, when we were looking at the draft again, it did feel, and we talked about this multiple times, that Virtus.pro just got so many of the really good heroes of this patch. And like starting from the beginning, it's all these like big team fight oriented stuff. I was not a huge fan of the Spectre pick, but man, boy was I wrong, as Scofield gets brought down again. They kill off Stinger's courier rather. He runs back into the tier 2 towers. Sacred now moving in, wanting to get aggro here. They still have the Aegis in hand, does some good damage, but he's gone too. Hit, but a good right-click punch. Okay, that was enough to get him. Jim Park, BKB can still stun through that one with Dawn ulti. The road interrupt. Oh, FNG making it happen. The connection on the Stinger. It is unmitigated slaughter going on in this mid lane.
Oh, they're just looking way too good right now. What a difference from game 1 now to game 2. I mean, you just think about like FNG and the impact he had in the previous match compared to this one with the Treant Protector. He was really forward on the map, setting up these plays early on for the Pango and then for the Spectre.
Radiant's middle
really
tower
starting to
has
eviscerate through these weaker backline supports.
Oh, this is big though. He did get the blade mail off. Oh my God, see he live there? Smart DarkMago go down. Kiritych godlike. Oh, Scofield, run, run! They did get the Dawn kill at the very least.
He's just trading.
Yeah.
The best Mago can get are these 1-for-1s. In this case, almost a 2-for-1, but manages to escape. Scofield, you might as well just wait here for 2 minutes and steal their Wisdom Rune.
Yeah. You know, it is interesting that he's actually gotten pretty farmed because he keeps being one of the only people left alive. And is halfway to an Aghanim Scepter on the Skywrath Mage.
I think he's doing it. I think he's like, I have nothing else to do for a minute and a half. I'm going to farm these Ancients and try to steal the Wisdom Rune because my Bristleback's dying again.
Dude, he has 11 deaths on Bristle. What the hell? As you can see, oh wow, we got a quick glimpse of that. Group D, the main thing I saw from that, Talon 0-4. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's tough.
Lots of other games going on, 5 of them simultaneously. Yeah, there it is right there.
Scofield's almost got his Ancients camp down though. Like, he's been working hard over here. This is a blue collar support player, casting all his, oh God, he's getting low. Oh, 180 HP. Whew. All right, now 50 seconds.
Almost there.
Come on.
He has just been chilling, dude, the entire time.
They actually predicted where Shadow Fiend's going. FNG drew the line. I think he saw him go invis, and he said he's going to come for our Wisdom Rune. Meanwhile, they're... Oh, wait. But did the Spectre haunt?
No haunt. Doesn't have Axe.
Oh, right.
And okay. Squad X will manage to get away. So good save there. And yeah, Jim Park is heading over. So they are going to be able to... get this Wisdom Rune.
I saw Dawn over by Scofield and thought he was screwed.
Yeah.
All right. That was worth it, right? A minute and a half? It's a bit of a...
Radiant's top tower is
Don't come
under
next
attack.
They TP out with one. Jim Park also going to TP away.
That's the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's really sad. They had
All
to do it
effort.
Oh, because they wanted to get this kill. Kiritych found! Fisher, block off! Roll down to the low ground, but the save. They bring him in. They get him out of there just in time. DarkMago ends up dying. sayuw, what a savior. And Sacred trying to survive the, well, disruption is there. Jim Park turning now on to Notice, doing some pretty good damage. Onyx there, still living for a little bit. Requiem, and now they take down another. Notice is gone. Gem on the deck. Sacred gets the kill. FNG does manage to pick up the squad. I mean, that is not insignificant. Need a minute, Trent. Do we have a game on our hands?
And nobody kills Sacred 12 times this game on Bristleback.
Dire's top tower
Maybe
is
a bit
under
later,
attack.
but not now. Do we have a game? I mean, that was a ton of damage from Bristle. It was certainly one of the worst ways for a fight to start for Virtus.pro, right? It's a catch out on the Spectre. They're forced to use defensive spells to try and get her out at the cost of a lot of their allies.
Right.
So maybe they'll find another one like that. It would be great if it was near a Roche timing, but unfortunately they're not going to be that fortunate here. Do they have anything big in the pipeline that could change things? I mean, a Lotus Orb would be fantastic for this Bristle. They still don't have a break solution, right?
No, I
So
don't.
now that he's
so.
online, that's kind of hype.
Oh no, Scofield. No, Scofield, no, no. Oh my God, he dies. He got the kill.
Base.
Oh, the shadow step.
Dire's
It's such a
middle
low
tower is under
cooldown.
attack.
Oh man,
That is
Dude,
crazy that it's just that low.
that's so disheartening. Oh.
Radiant are scanning.
This is good.
Well, so it goes.
What sort of
Hey, you trying to find DarkMago. Goes for the Ogre Seal Totem to escape. Has BKB when he comes out. Does immediately try and turn this back around. Sacred is there, but gonna jump away.
It's gotta stop going to this camp. That sentry ward they have too, just barely missing the optic combo from sayuw.
Jim Park manages to jump away from Squad X. We did have a shield rune going. Jim Park, BKB, pops, turns it around, now tries to walk out. Dawnbreaker's coming in. Sacred still trying to survive. Has another round, a whole bunch, mitigating that damage. They don't have the damage to burst through them yet, but with the illusions, they do! And FNG to boot, all that little bits of damage was what they needed. DarkMago moving in. He's under smoke. They can maybe go for a huge Echo Slam play here. Looking for the moment, jump in, connect. It's on to 2. It's enough to take down Squad X. Jim Park trying to do what he can. They jump away with DarkMago. They're holding on. It is still such a strong position for Virtus.pro.
Yeah, they'll send them back there. Not expecting them to grab a kill onto the mid laner. Very well done here from DarkMago, who's trying to pick it up here in the late game. It's still so low in the net worth. Fighting his way back towards that Agnes. Maybe he'll get there. I mean, you look at the Dark Willow, who is level 18, same level as Squawks there, has bought Veil, Blink, Yules.
Yeah. I mean, it is a lot of really good small items. I don't know how this is going to work out in a way because, like,
setting up here, perhaps.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
There's
attack.
Haunt and 30, and no ulti from Dawn for 12, so not gonna
Dire's
punish
top
today.
tower is
They have
under
a tier
attack.
1 top? Oh, they have all their tier 1s. I didn't actually. Oh, they haven't lost the tower.
Yeah, a little rough. I think realistically what Beast Coast need to win this game is eventually to get an Aghanims for Stinger. But I don't think he can ever farm it. I think they need Aegis on Radiant's side. If they ever get to that point, I'm feeling it for them. But until then, it is still Virtus.pro in complete control of this game.
Dire's middle
They have
tower
Agnus on
is under
Scofield.
attack.
Needs a few more levels, but that can get kind of absurd in games.
I mean, it's just been a barn burner, man. 61 kills in
Dire
32
are
minutes.
scanning.
Roche will be back in 15 seconds. That's likely to be the big decider here. Should be pretty easy for Virtus.pro, considering all the advantages they have near the Roche pit. They have a Tree Protector running
Dire's
around. They
top
have
tower is
buyback
under attack.
haunts. Shadow Stabs, buyback Dawnbreaker. It will be Radiant side. Yeah, okay, it was in... Oh, sorry, that was the real spawn. Okay, yeah, it's just back. And I don't think Radiant have a shot at this.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh,
What
no.
do you oh knowing?
71 Trent. Oh no.
Radiant are scanning.
71 kills. Oh.
What am I missing?
I said 61 kills.
I didn't actually look when you said it. That's good.
Oh.
It's only math. It's fine.
Don't worry,
Dire's
nobody
middle
saw
tower
it.
is
You
under
must have
attack.
thought that, those are actually Canadian kills up top. So you gotta, the conversion rate's not the same. It's
Yeah, that's really bad about. I have a degree in math.
yeah, that's pretty bad.
Step to the low ground. Scofield is not going to be long for this world. And no buyback at this point, of course, because he bought out for the Ags.
Did you get that elongated Pango laugh? Because that is just ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
It's a nice one. And Park found immediately. He can't get out. There's way too much damage, far too fast. And just like that, I mean, they're left with nowhere to go. East Coast. Just a bad spot right now. And even the PKD that's coming out from Sacred, it doesn't feel like it's going to be enough. They jump onto him immediately, down to half HP. Lotus Orb tries to back away. Stinger is there for the save. Disruption, no. He disrupted the wrong target, got the Pango instead. Oh! Did he disrupt him while he was in the ball rolling, but it didn't put him in the
Radiant's bottom
disruption?
tower is under attack.
That happens like that
yep.
now.
Probably, yeah. And then when it ends, you get disrupted.
Yeah, but it didn't end. It just came out of it. Oh, that hurts.
I'm gonna make a couple Spectre illusions here.
Try to do what damage they can. Maybe enough actually supports.
Okay.
Come on in and get it done. Wait a minute. Mystic Flare at the ready, jumps in, connects. Mystic Flare down, literally no damage. Literally nothing. DarkMago is gonna die to notice. Sacred moves in, trying to do what he can with the Aghanim Scepter. Squad X pops the cheese, stays alive. They still have control now onto Scofield, who is not long for this world, as he too is gonna get brought down and dead. Banish onto Spectre, gonna try and do what damage they can with those illusions. Sacred just doesn't quite have enough in the tank. They don't have what they need. Jim Park looking for the wraparound, but now they're all over him. They find Jim Park out of the base. It's to force Staff to get up to the high ground.
Radiant's bottom
And
tower is under
Virtus.pro
attack.
continuing the onslaught.
He just runs up and hits the tower. Someone's gonna do it, he says.
I mean, they're still holding high ground.
He's going back in.
Radiant's bottom
Oh yeah, you better deny. FG was coming.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is showing just again, I think also the power of Spectre level 25 dispersion. Disruption's gonna be there, but he's still dead. There's no. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. Okay. Surviving.
It's very costly though.
Oh yeah. To heal back up in the fountain. Still, we're seeing one of the problems with the Virtus.pro's draft, which is the lack of tower damage. And when you have Spectre as your core, you never want to go in first. They just want to keep killing.
This is the old Ember like Slark problem, you know.
Oh yeah.
They got themselves a Dawn Pango Spectre.
Radiant's top tower.
Trian's
is
got to
under
be the one that
attack.
goes up and hits buildings.
Just gotta start the fights off, you know. Dawn's got no death, so it's fine. Scofield and Stinger lurking together
Radiant's
right
top
now.
tower
Really
has
need to hope
fallen.
that the Haunt doesn't come out, or they're in big trouble.
Yeah, has Aghanim Scepter now on spec. Good point.
Yeah, it's very. I mean, that's a terrible spot to be, honestly.
Yeah.
And sayuw gets the shard.
They are just going to continue to build up more and more of a gold lead. And I mean, Spectre, in a lot of ways, if you can get to this stage, is one of the better heroes for it because it's just so hard to do damage into dispersion. TP out.
What?
Yeah, dude, it's no joke. Their damage is insane. Scofield in trouble. Yules is there. Shield of the Scion, surely.
Yes.
That's not enough.
It's so weird. Didn't save him. Just like such a good shard. no Miranda shard, but no, again, Mago, it's just happened to you.
I don't know. This is the problem. They're not hitting buildings, but they are getting continual kills. Jim Park there, punching away on to Squad X. Tries to get him, don't quite have enough.
Radiant structures are fortified.
But they are going to start hitting the tier 3s.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Control. Notice, backs away. Will be fine there. And illusion spam out again.
They're really annoying.
On Beast Coast?
The illusions from Stinger.
Oh, yeah. Force back Kiritych, pops the Manta. Trying to send them out onto Scofield. Take out the illusions. Kill off the creep wave. Stay in the base. Dare them to go high ground.
25, well now 20 seconds until Mago's back.
Dire's top tower
That'll be
is
their
under attack.
big defender here, and 2 minutes until a potential Roche spawn.
Radiant are scanning.
That might be the next time Virtus.pro goes high ground. They're going to keep trying holding and securing a perimeter here. But not really much point to dive too deep. Of course, the second anyone steps out of place, you just get haunted or shadow stepped, so.
Maybe they're trying to bait that with Scofield.
Yeah, that was Devin's play.
Nice connection. And they get more damage out there. Stinger does die to Kiritych. Jim Park turns now on to notice. Scofield shows back up. You know what damage they can. The illusion still ripping through the shadow feed. But they managed to get something going. Sacred now is forward, trying to take him down. Broken, silence, damage, but the disruption there for the save. Keeps him alive. FNG on the Scofield, overgrowth. Sacred manages to back away, completely destroys sayuw. Scofield is going to die back here, but they managed to get a couple of key kills and force a buyback out of the Dark Willow. Tree instead for 100.
Wow, I mean, you called it. That was really the play. Scofield just went in, hoping to bait bad shadow step, some sort of initiation, while the rest of the eyes were there smoked up, and they get a quick Echo Slam that helps put a fight going their way. It's not a huge gain, but it is gains nonetheless.
Yeah. And I mean, buybacks too. I guess that's the thing, right? Is like, if you get those buybacks and then eventual kills, that might turn into Roche. Because while Spectre is terrifying, you still need heroes to scout out for her.
Speaking of scouting, we got Squadix going smoke towards the Radiant Ancients, and then in behind is Park. Squadix has the bash, goes right in with the Abyssal.
Force staff, they didn't go right away. Good bash. And now in trouble, going to die. So they managed to bring him down. We'll see what the Roche timer is now, as Shadow Fiend dead for 90.
41 seconds. Nice. Wow, that's great news for Beast Coast.
Yeah.
Precious bounty.
Do they have any talents that can bail them out? Oh, Mago again has the BKB.
Run. Oh no, my God.
So close.
That would have been Gem too.
His 25 aftershock range could be kind of nasty. I mean, he is the Axe though, so the enchant to him cooldown. I'm trying to think of like some talent you could take that could maybe salvage this, even if it's not necessarily the best one.
I'm still seeing Stinger as getting Ags as the key, and he's actually getting closer.
Yeah, that would be good. It's so crazy.
Yeah, it's
Radiant
very, very good if you can get it, but I don't know. I mean, the other thing is this longer Roche might actually allow Stinger to get the gold that he needs. Doesn't have the Philly right now, though. It's kind of crazy how different this game would be if Shadow Demon was able to get a Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, that is a painful part of it. I think they picked one up on... I think it was this game where Tree and Sky had them. FNG not holding his currently, though.
No. Well, still hanging out in this area is Virtus.pro. They know that Roche can be up, and they're going to wait around for as long as they can with it. I think this is the right play, And I think it probably won't matter. But again, if there is a world where Stinger can get to Aghanim Scepter, that might be the difference maker.
Yeah, it's hard to find much else that could do it for you, honestly. But yeah, I mean, that's got to be it, right?
Dire are
Get himself
scanning.
with the big break.
3 charges. But likewise, you kind of need more farm on the rest of your heroes too. And for Beast Coast, I mean, it's hard to call it too, because like this is obviously an incredibly long Roche timer. It would have been awesome for them to have one hero out on the map farming, but you just can't against this lineup of Virtus.pro. Like the pickoff at this stage is too scary. You just lose the game.
Well, part of it too, like you can't be anywhere with much risk at all because of Haunt and just Dawnbreaker. Like they're so strong right now.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if they
Dire
see you or
are
not
scanning.
anymore, but finally they'll be rewarded here with only 10 seconds left.
God. I wonder if it's worth it just to like sell. I mean, he doesn't have much to sell on Interactor to get it.
Roshan has fallen to the
Yeah, they are going to take down.
It's the best
Roche.
advertisement for that Arcana I've ever seen. That looked so cool.
Wait, what was it? I didn't see.
Spectre killing all of Roach with all those like daggers flying out. That was awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh, DD. Kiritych is in. Oh god. Oh, poor guy.
His health just vanishes. I mean, he's got a DD, I suppose. Yeah, that'll happen. Oh, Stinger.
Disruption. And going to die. Roll in. Squad X is there. Bash onto him. The buildings still do not fall very quickly. They are taking a while, but there is 80 seconds without a Shadow Demon. You gotta get something
Dota
out of this one.
Look at this positioning, ready for a blink jump in here.
Oh, yeah.
Has fallen.
He's ready. Off to the
Radiant's
side on
bottom
this Dawn.
barracks has fallen.
Will Silver Edge away though. And Virtus.pro not wanting to give any chance that they don't manage to win this game. They have lost a bunch today and on the verge of at the very least drawing even against Beast Coast, but can it happen? In far. Ooh, good play. Able to interrupt and keep Kiritych from dying, barely holding on to that Aegis.
Oh, baby, though.
Oh,
Hold
man.
on. We got the
Wait a
rapier
minute.
up. He got it.
Jim Park.
Jim Park, 25 as the rapier.
He's laughing. Look at him.
I mean, what else is there to do?
Their spirits are high still, I guess.
I mean, think about how long they've been thinking this game is kind of hopeless, you know?
Oh,
And they've
yeah.
been holding on. I can
Run in. Find him. DarkMago tries to get away. Rapier damage on deck, but they don't have enough left in the tank. And, well, that is going to be a dead Mago.
All right, 280 gold needed for buyback.
Okay.
All right, 2 bounty runs on the other side.
There's no way he gets that.
Let's go, Stinger. Go get him.
Jesus. I don't even know anymore. Like, they still have their tier 3 tower up top. They're not giving up on Beast Coast.
Checking for some vision here. They're just delaying the later matches. You got Liquid and Shopify here, just like, okay, anytime now.
Shadow Rays does damage in Jim Park, trying to bring him down, but the disruption is there for the save. BKB wants to walk out, manages to escape. Requiem at the ready, but just trying to hold off for now. They did manage to get that other ranged Rax. Its Sacred sits in the brambles and just takes a boatload of damage. But not dead yet. 41,000 gold lead.
30 seconds. Hold the line. 1%.
30 seconds to what? What are we waiting on?
Until Shaker's back.
Oh, of course. Okay,
Come
got it.
on. They have an ally. It's Mago.
Now I feel
How quickly we forget. Look at his hero damage.
Kiritych got the dispersion Aghanim shard now too. Yeah, 93,000 damage ain't no joke. Spectre has done a lot here.
Increase by 100% for 5 seconds. That seems good.
No BKB, no way to save. Rapier on the deck. It's over, Trent. They find DarkMago, gonna get him, although the Echo Slam and the Mystic Flare looks interesting. It is not going to be enough. They are losing everybody. GG is called as Virtus.pro managed to take the victory.
Sacred's 1v5ing. Don't GG team. Okay, he's not.
It was not able to be the way that they were hoping it would. And oh my God, look at it. He's done.